see it's been recorded as well. Very nice. Okay. I see our background looks cool. I mean, this picture right now is for the history books, I believe. And I'm sure we're going to take a lot of pictures tonight. I'm really looking forward to this. This is truly, truly special. Every over 20 years, it will take to have a meeting in its thousands. And since we are the oldest club in Southeast Asia, we not only have 1,000 or 2,000, but today, 3,000 meetings, which is absolutely insane. So everyone, please welcome to meeting number 3,000. A big round of applause, please. And a warm, warm welcome. Tonight, as I said, is special. The agenda is not going to be a typical Toastmasters meeting. We want to celebrate, we want to honor BTC Club, we want to share memories, we want to have fun, we want to play games, and just connect as the family as we are. I believe that BTC for so many people has been a great platform to develop, to be supported, and to step off our comfort zone to be good communicators and better leaders. And tonight, it's all about BTC. We want to appreciate this platform that has helped so many people in the past, today, and I hope it will, and I'm sure it will help so many people in the future as well. Very happy to see you all, very happy to have a lot of guests here tonight. I'm gonna promise you that it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a little bit different, of course, than a normal meeting. And let's keep the energy high and truly enjoy the moment, enjoy this meeting that takes a special place in our hearts. Everyone, to get the ball rolling, I want to introduce you to our first introducer, because tonight we're not going to have a Toastmaster of the day. We are all Toastmaster of the day, and each person we're going to introduce the next. This is one of the differences we have tonight. So our first introducer is a new Toastmaster, quite new, a couple of months old, but he has been very engaging, very active in our club. He is serving as an officer as well. I'm very happy to have him here in this club. Please give a warm welcome to Toastmaster Poom.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome everyone to celebrate our 3,000th meeting. Tonight is an extraordinary meeting where you can enjoy games, listen to the most memorable experiences by our membership. And also, we will have a virtual party. However, the first part of the meeting is the memorable speeches by our senior members. Let's start with our first pillar, who has been in this club for a long time, and also he is one of our advisors in this club, and also the advisor for District 97. He is a motivational speaker, and also he is a distinguished Toastmaster. Please join me welcoming Mr. Wonderful, distinguished Toastmaster Paisan.
Wow, Mr. Toastmaster of the day, thanks for your great introduction. I'm so proud of it. I love it. Thank you very much. And of course, when today I have seen all my gurus from different countries coming, I'm so proud and feeling on cloud tonight. That's so great. Actually, a number of us say that Paisan today give a motivational speech. When I see all of you, no motivational needed today, because we are together with the spirit of Toastmasters. But one person I cannot leave without mentioning him, that is DTM Arun, who joined us for about 27 years. Out of 1,500 meetings, he attended 1,490 meetings, missing only 10 meetings in 27 years. Give DTM Arun a thunderous round of applause. I would like to say that in Toastmasters, it's not the number of years that we join Toastmasters. The number of times that is more important, like climbing Mount Everest. 3,000 meetings, to me, is almost reaching the top of the Everest mountain. It is a big effort, actually more effort, because we are not moving alone. We are moving the team, moving with others who have different ideas, different concepts. It's not an easy task. Actually, I would like to keep some of my time here today. Out of 10 minutes, I will ask a few senior members. I call them senior members. I don't call them old members. Once I call them old, they will disappear. They are, for example, like me, 70 years young. No one is old. So today, I would like them to address, keep my time for them. Each will be timekeeper, like 40 seconds to 1 minute, for them to share with us a few words before we really start to celebrate our 3,000th meeting. The first one, I cannot leave it out asking him first and foremost. That is DTM Augustine Lee. I would like to call him Uncle of Toastmasters. Augustine Lee, please, can you please say a few words? Where are you, Augustine? Oh, probably Augustine maybe doing something. I would like first then to come to Kim Seong, please. My soulmate.
Thank you, Honorary Advisor, Paisan Salon, fellow Toastmaster and friends, especially in Bangkok Toastmaster. It's an honor to attend your 3,000 meeting, like what just now the TME did mention, right? Every 1,000 is 20 years. And your club is 66 years. And this is a remarkable history in Toastmaster International. And tonight, I see old faces, I see new faces. This is the thing where bringing all the members together with the exco, with the members to create and write this special history for your club. I congratulate your club for the 3,000 meeting, and I look forward to attend your 4,000 meeting to come. I hand the control back to Paisan Seloy.
Thank you so much. And of course, one lady, you know how the conference, what we call that conference, MAD conference, M-A-D, MAD. We still remember you. Tay Yan Peng, please.
Thank you, Paisan, and very happy to be here and excited. And I see also District 97 Director here. I also see International Past and Present Director here. I'm really, if you heard of MAD, you know what MAD means? MAD means make a difference. Toastmaster is a place that make a difference to you. And I'm very happy that every one of you joined the club. And just now, Kim Seong will mention about 66 years old. I wasn't born yet. So I'm not as old. Don't worry, I'm still young. And I will definitely will join you for another 1,000 year meeting. So the next 1,000 meetings. And congratulations for everyone, and really keep the passion on, keep your spirit on. And Toastmaster is really a place that make a difference. Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you so much. I don't know whether Augustine Lee already come back. Augustine.
He is not back yet, but
Eliza, not back yet.
His sister Eliza Tay is here.
Yeah, he may have a little break. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, so in life is the most important thing that one person I met in Malaysia as speakers, and she was speaking so dramatically well that I still remember her. I will not introduce anything about her, But DTM Alisate, will you say a few words, please?
Good evening. Thank you, Faisal. We were together in Penang and a few other conferences in Malaysia. Okay, this is a milestone, and I think Bangkok Toastmasters Club, you have found the magic of sustaining your club because you are a great mix of young and experienced Toastmasters, and that is how we can continue and flourish as a club. And I really look forward to more years and more meetings from Bangkok Toastmasters Club. It is a milestone, and I am sure that you have touched thousands of lives in all these years that you have been meeting and in existence. So I look forward all the best to the next 1,000 meetings.
Oh, thank you so much. So everyone, please, if you have the opportunity to keep on to every meeting, on every meeting, please do it. And then you will be proud. Like today, I feel so proud when talking to Arun. I said today that I have been in Toastmasters until the blood has been circulating in me. Talking Toastmasters, sleeping Toastmasters, dreaming Toastmasters, eating Toastmasters. And then somebody asked me just now before the meeting, why I have been joining Toastmasters for so long. I say before I joined Toastmasters, I would like to frankly say that I was already rich. But after joining Toastmasters, I use my mouth, I become richer. So join Toastmasters, nothing to be disappointed. Together, we will make our life, our community, our nation, and the world a better place to live in. So today, I will not talk any longer, just to say Bangkok Toastmasters Club is for all of us. And I hope that another 3,000 meetings waiting for one of us to say that I have attended 3,000 or 4,000 meetings. For myself, I counted this morning. I missed only 20 times from my almost 30 years Toastmaster journey. So ladies and gentlemen, keep on committing to Toastmasters and become a prominent citizen of your country and become the top leader as an exemplary one. Keep on together. The world becomes much better. Back to you, Mr. Toastmaster of the day.
And thank you so much, DJM Paisan and other distinguished Toastmaster. So, and the next one is DTM Viswanas. We would like to hear you speak.
The long and winding road. Toastmaster of the day, my fellow Toastmasters, ladies and gentlemen. My Toastmasters journey has been a long and winding road. When did I join Toastmasters? Honestly, I don't know. I'm not lying, I really don't know. I know one thing. DTM Ani was born, but he was a toddler. I know one more thing, because DTM Arun told me. I was the president in July 1991. If I got my math right, 30 years. Oh, how old am I? I am one day older than yesterday and one day younger than tomorrow. I have so many lovely memories in Toastmasters, especially Bangkok Toastmasters Club. I met one of my best friends, DTM Paisan, and he helped me personally, professionally, every way. There was a time in the early 90s when Bangkok Toastmasters Club had 5 members, just 5 members. And DTM Paisan used his own money, his power of inspiration, his leadership, his communication, and he built Bangkok Toastmasters Club to what it is today. He was the pillar. One meeting, there was just three of us, DTM Paisan, DTM Ani, and Toastmaster Vishwanath. Three of us, and our meetings are divided in three parts, right? So we had one of us did table topics, one of us did a speech, and one was a GE. Then our club built up because we had two pillars now, very strong pillars. And somehow we got connected with Singapore and Malaysia, and a district started being formed. And DTM Paisan played a very instrumental role in that district. And believe me, I went with DTM Paisan to so many conventions in the 90s. All the Ks in Malaysia, KL, Kuala Lumpur, KK, Kota Kinabalu, K, Kuching, Penang, Johor Bahru, and I think twice to Singapore. Once to Pattaya, and we had so many conventions here in Bangkok. Well, we all enjoyed the convention so much. When I went, my wife said, "Are you sure you're going for Toastmasters?" I said, "I'm going with DTM Paisan." Then she said, "It's okay, it's okay." So we had such a growth in the Toastmasters movement at that time. And I just feel that the amount we can learn from Toastmasters. Our club cost 2,400 for 6 months, 2,400 baht, not Sing dollars. So it's about 100 baht a meeting. So for 100 baht a meeting, we get to have education, or should I say, edutainment, education and edutainment from DTM Paisan, DTM Ani, DTM Note, DTM Linda, and all of such high caliber Toastmasters, Toastmaster Lothar. And we cannot get this for even $100 anywhere in the world. So, and meet so many friends. I've made so many friends here, all of you. DTM Paisan, Arun, Ani, Nut, Linda, Chokchai, Ratnakon, Lothar, all of you. And then the club went on. Excuse me, timekeeper of the day. I was informed there was no timekeeping today, and I'm going to break the rules for today. Okay? I'm just going to get a little bit over. Okay. And then came Toastmaster Lothar as the president. When he was giving his incoming presidential speech, I felt like, you know, Kennedy-esque, JFK giving a speech. I felt like we've gone to a new generation and we're going ahead. And the thought that came to my mind at that time was, ask not what your club can do for you. Ask what you can do for your club. And now we have President June, VP Thao. They're so dedicated. I feel like VP Thao has been here for a decade. I understand she's here less than a year. Through BDC, we can transform our lives and become a better human being. Definitely within a human being, we become a better communicator, a better leader and everything. I don't mean to rub it in Singapore or Malaysia, but we are the oldest club in Southeast Asia. So just keep showing up for Toastmasters. Just showing up is winning half the battle. And you've made it already so far. All I would like to say is, you all are beautiful. You're amazing. Always have hope. Have faith in yourself. Believe in yourself. Keep believing. To each and every one of you, you are wonderful. I also look forward to the 4,000th meeting. We are all so lucky to be a member of this great club. Thank you, Bangkok Toastmasters Club. Thank you all. Back to Toastmaster Poon.
Thank you so much, DGM Viswanath, for the more touches and inspirational speech. So now, let's watch a video for Bangkok Toastmasters Club 3000 meeting.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to say that it's an honor to be trusted with this task, but for me, being a very new member to the club, I apologize for not, if I have missed and not be able to include every member in this presentation. For that, I'm really sorry. Now, without any further ado, here is the BTC I Love You 3000 presentation.
3,000.
Congratulations, Bangkok Toastmasters Club, for reaching a phenomenal achievement of 3,000 meetings. Not only do we listen and watch the video, but you can enjoy the next session called A Song Number by our competent communicators. Please join me welcoming CC Jinda and ABC Ratanakon.
It's ACB, not ABC. But that's cute. I will proudly and humbly accept that. Everyone, are you ready? Yes. On the count of 3. 3, 2, 1. Have I told you lately that I love you? Have I told you there's no one else above you? You fill my heart with gladness.
Take away
all my sadness. Ease my troubles, that's what you do. For the morning sun and all its glory.
Greet
the day with hope and comfort too. You fill my heart with laughter, and somehow you make it better. Ease my troubles, that's what you do. There's a love that's divine, and it's yours and it's mine, like the sun. And at the end of the day, we should give thanks and pray to the one, to the one.
Have I
Have
told
I told you lately that I love you? Have I told there's no one else above you? You fill my heart
with
gladness. Take away all my sadness. Ease my troubles, that's what you do.
And that is online singing. And now it's time for me to introduce the next speaker. Our next speaker is a lifelong learner, a friend, a coach, a guide, a consultant, an advisor, a friend, and a champion. And I did say one time that if you want to know more how I feel about this person, please get a copy of You Can Be a Champion Too, and then you will know more about him and how I feel about him. So please join me in welcoming this with Toastmaster Arnie.
Memories are the ones that always provide smiles on my face, especially Bangkok Toastmasters Club. Competent communicator Jinda, fellow Toastmasters, and our distinguished guest for tonight. I have shared many times of one of my memories of Bangkok Toastmasters Club. And that's the first time I visited the club. When I went to Indra Hotel, I saw a lot of old people and I felt very young. I said, what happened? What kind of club is this? I knew from the Philippines that Toastmasters are for the elite. That's how we call it in the Philippines. But I said, they didn't say that elite and old at the same time. And after a few years of joining Toastmasters Club, and I've learned more about those people like Distinguished Toastmaster Paisan, Distinguished Toastmaster Arun, Distinguished Toastmaster Vishwanath. They are not really old. They are young at heart, and they are just senior members. And after more years, I was the one who felt old. And those members that I see every time change almost every 2 years, every year. And I felt really, really old. Like now at the moment, seeing all these new faces on screen, I really feel old. After being a Toastmasters for 12 years, one of unforgettable experience in Toastmasters that I will never forget is not being old and being young. The first time I gave my evaluation to Toastmaster Bob, I'm not sure if DTM Paisan and DTM Vishwanath still remember this Indian member of our club. It was my first time, and he was one of the senior member, and he delivered a speech. And there's one Filipino guest from a common friend who wished to be a Toastmaster too. And he watched me how I gave the evaluation. And as far as I can remember, if my memory serves me right, I gave only 2 positive comments on the speech and the speaker, and I gave more than 10 negative comments. And after the evaluation on stage, I sat beside the Filipino guest and he said, oh my goodness, is this how you do it in Toastmaster? And it was my first evaluation. And I said, I'm not sure, but that's how I give my evaluation. And after that, he never come back and he said, and I made the follow-up. He said, no, I'm not joining your club. Fellow Toastmasters, ladies and gentlemen, it's a very memorable learning experience for me. And that's what I love Bangkok Toastmasters Club. Because your memories are filled with learning experiences. Because this is an environment where we learn with supportive and friendly members. To all my fellow senior members, continue to create new memories. And to the new members, start creating memories that one day you will think of Bangkok Toastmasters Club and it will bring not just a smile, but happiness, not only on your lips, but also in your heart. Thank you, and I love you, 3,000 Bangkok Toastmasters. Please give Bangkok Toastmasters Club a round of applause. And now to the next one. She is also a senior member, but not as old member as me. I believe she's been in Bangkok Toastmasters Club for 4 or 5 years. And look at her. She's the district director of District 97. I don't think I can do this position. I can do a lot of positions, but not this position. Some of you smiled. I don't know what position are you thinking, but I'm thinking and only thinking of Toastmasters. I don't know what you're in your mind, but please, in Toastmasters, we cannot talk about those things. You can call me privately if you want. This next speaker is an HR consultant, an organization development consultant, an EQ, certified EQ as an EQ. No one can stop her. She's always there and very active. Please put your hands together to our next senior member, Distinguished Toastmaster, Nuch.
Thank you, DTM, Annie, and distinguished guests and fellow Toastmaster. I joined Toastmaster back in June 2016 when I attended the first demo meeting at Holy Redeemer Toastmaster Club. And I met this brilliant, awesome MC, DTM Annie. I follow him on the next Monday to BTC, Bangkok Toastmasters Club. And after the meeting, I signed up as a member. I fell in love with Bangkok Toastmasters Club. I believe everything happens for a reason, and everything is just like a piece of puzzle that at first I don't understand the big picture, but now I can put them all together when I join BTC. My corner piece of puzzle is DTM Ani. He helped me put the puzzle in the box. And later on, the puzzle looked very beautiful because there at BTC, I found friendships. I found my confidence. I found my voices. And I learned to be active listener and also an effective leader, although I'm still work in progress, but I learned with the support of all the fellow members in this club and in other club and in all the other districts. I felt very touched, and I would like to continue to stay on as member of BTC, because as DTM Paisan said, once you are BTC, you are forever BTC, never leave it. So please help me to put this beautiful puzzle together for the next 1,000 meeting. I loved 3,000 BTC. DTM Ani. Now I need to introduce my next speaker. My next speaker is DTM Linda. I know that DTM Linda is also a member of HRTC, Holy Redeemer, and together we come to join BTC, I think almost at the same time. And together I found her to be very, very inspiring evaluator, always with performance and always give us very, inspirational and helpful feedback and help us to improve our evaluation skill. DTM Linda is a lecturer at the university and also a teacher at a Christian school. So please join me in welcoming in DTM Linda.
Thank you so much, DTM Nuch, for that very wonderful introduction. Thank you. When DTM Arnie invited and asked me to be a member at BTC, he asked me, Linda, are you in or are you out? Of course, I said, I'm in. That's why I became a member of Bangkok Toastmasters Club. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, once again, good evening. Every time BTC has a new member, either the present club officers or senior members, they always say, BTC is the oldest Toastmaster club in Southeast Asia. Additionally, well, as part of our promotion. Additionally, as part of our self-promotion too, we coined, actually I was the one who coined, but I would say we coined, and some of you will agree, I believe, that BTC is the club of the champion. If you do not agree with me, you're out. Sorry. So it's a club of the champion. These are facts, actually, and it's the truth anyway. And when I became a Toastmaster, I would like to correct DTM Nuch because I was a member. My home club really is BTC, not HRTC. I was a member first at BTC, and then I was invited at HRTC, then Phoenix, and then Saturday Toastmasters Club. So I was a member last June 15, 2015. June 2015. But before I became a member, it was DTM Paisan who inspired me. Why don't you, Linda, attend the conference first? What is the conference? I don't know about anything about conference. Then I went there, and then I was so shocked, surprised, and well, I was overwhelmed by the beauty and by the confidence that I saw on stage, especially when DTM Arnie was speaking. He was declared the champion at that time, 2015. And then that was May. And then after the conference, I told DTM Paisan that I'm going to be a member. Then I had the induction, June 15, 2015. After 6 years, I became one of the seniors. Well, maybe it's not because I'm old, but of course, I am now one of the senior member of BTC. And of course, right now, if you can see, a lot of new members. And one of the most memorable part was last March 2020, because I received my DTM plaque. When the DTM Arnie was relating to me that his experience when he received his plaque, he said that he was teary-eyed and later on he cried. And I was thinking, DTM Arnie was overacting. But when I was the one who received my DTM plaque, I announced to the group that I have my DTM plaque. And I was shaking, actually. I was shaking when I opened the box. And especially when I saw my name, that I'm already a distinguished Toastmaster. See, I'm still teary-eyed. I was shaking. And I remember that the plaque was a remembrance of my hard work as a speaker, role taker, and as a leader of the club. So all in one in plaque. Now, that's why I'm very emotional, because I would like to inspire everyone, work on to that DTM plaque, because it is very satisfying feeling. If you will see your name, it's just like you have graduated from a university again. That's why I said DTM Arnie was overacting, but I was the one who was very overacting, because I cried too. I felt the happiness and the joy, because here I received my DTM plaque. If you are online meeting is different from face-to-face. If you are on stage, face-to-face, you don't have to bring anything. You don't have notes. You have to be by yourself. And another memorable thing was that when I was delivering my project in my competent communicator level, I froze in the middle of my speech. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. And DTM Arnie was not looking at me, because I think he was so shy. He was my mentor. He was so shy to look at me, and because I couldn't say anything. I had mental block. And then somebody was pointing. I cannot remember who was pointing at his heart. He was pointing at his heart and started a heart. So I realized at that time that I have to practice speaking from the heart. So at that moment, since I cannot remember my speech, I have to twist my mind, and I started speaking from my heart. So ladies and gentlemen, if you have mental block, do not prolong the dull moment or the lull moment. Speak from the heart. These are the wonderful things that I can remember. There are still many wonderful things that I could share, but I don't want to share everything. Now, ladies and gentlemen, kindly give me a thumbs up if you are in. BTC is the oldest Toastmaster club in Southeast Asia. Oh, no one is giving me a thumbs up. Another. BTC is the club of the champions. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please raise your glass if you are ready with your glass. Raise your glass for another 3,000 meeting for BTC. If you are in, please raise your glass. Thank you so much, BTC, for the wonderful things that you have done to me personally, professionally. I love you, 3,000. Thank you so much. Now for the next speaker, this speaker is, we almost got to BTC at the same time, but he is 4 months older as a Toastmaster, not as a Toastmaster at BTC. He was the one who accommodated me with that warm smile and warm shake hands. I cannot remember, I cannot forget that, because when I was asking DTM Arnie, can I go with you, DTM Arnie, because it's my first time, I don't know what to do. But DTM Arnie said, oh, Erlinda, you are already old, go by yourself. So I went there by myself and I met this guy. This guy is the one who accommodated me, and he showed me the warmth, the comfort, and the confidence of being a BTC member. He is a friend and he is a guidance counselor. He is now pursuing his he would like to expand actually his horizon, and he is pursuing his doctoral degree and live in the US. Please welcome, not ABC, but Advanced Communicator Bronze, Ratanakon.
Thank you so much, DTM Linda. Fellow guests, distinguished guests, fellow Toastmasters, and members here. How many times in your life have you given something a second chance? I did ask myself that looking back at my experience, because even though I started my journey as an official Toastmasters member in 2015 in Bangkok Toastmaster, that was not actually the first time that I learned about Toastmaster Club. Back in 2011 or 12, when I was still a graduate student back in Chulalongkorn University, there was an initiation, a first time that it happened. It's called Gavel Club in Chula. I guess a lot of us know. And I happened to be there during the establishment period. And I was at first impressed, but then that feeling faded off a little, probably because I felt that, oh, most of the members were undergrad students and I happened to be the only graduate students back then, and not anybody's fault. It was my age. Or maybe it was because bad timing, because I felt somehow that a lot of the members back then, they were talking about just everyday casual normal life, and I know that maybe I aim for something higher, something more advanced, and that's when I stopped and dropped the idea of joining a Toastmaster club. 3-4 years later, to my surprise as well, that I gave Toastmasters another chance, and Bangkok Toastmasters happened to be the place, and I would call it fate, destiny. It is probably predestined. I couldn't have guessed back then that 6 years later from that period of time, that this is where I belong in the Toastmaster world, and I still call this club, this place, even though right now it's virtual, and I'm thousand and thousand miles away, a home for my Toastmasters journey. And I know, as our Madame DTM Linda already alluded, that right now I might be one of the most inconsistent senior members, or I can't even say like members. I mean, officially, but I think that's something that I keep asking myself, like, what keeps me returning? What keeps me like around? Why am I still around here? Everyone, can you close your eyes for a moment? And when you're ready, open up your eyes and absorb the full, the wholeness, the absolute warmth, companionship, and everyone in front of you right now, because this is what I experience every single time I'm here, either in person or virtual. This is a place where I feel my soul is uplifted. This is a place where I know whenever I need a warmth in my heart, there will be people here telling me, and me myself too, that I am wonderful. And that is addictive, growth-oriented, as well as very, very meaningful and to the core of my heart. And these are the things that keep me coming back, even right now from the States. So I don't think there's any particular memory that I feel as the most memorable one, but it's all these small acts of kindness, all these great friendships that fill the heart, that sometimes it's inexplicable. And I think everybody can feel it with me. So let's not make this the 3000th meeting the last one, because we all know the awesomeness, the growth, and the meaningful path ahead of us. And that's where I am. I hope everybody's with me here too. And with, yes. And now I think it's time for me to introduce the next speaker. She's a fellow singer. Her voice is also beautiful. We might have made some mistakes a little because of the internet connection and lacking that made our singing a bit difficult to be synchronous, but we tried our best. And I know that even though we are so far from each other, and it doesn't mean that we're not a good friend, or you can call like soul siblings, if you will. She was here before me, but she went somewhere because of work, because of life busyness, and then she returned, and she returned with a loud bang, because she was a winner of the district international speech. And here she is, Cici Jinda. Everybody please welcome her.
Please unmute yourself.
Distance makes your heart grow fonder. Bangkok Toastmaster fellows and dear guests. That is so true for me. I have another side of story that maybe not all of the members know about this. I joined Toastmaster in 2014, March 2014. That one, a lot of people knew. The fact that I was active only for a year and a half, and then I was away, and you can refer to that as in, and she was gone, fine. And I think that almost everybody knew that. But during the time that I was gone, I was already part of this community, and I still got a lot of help and a lot of hands from Bangkok Toastmasters. For example, when I was away and I was back only once or twice a year, the very first moment that I entered the meeting room at the Tawana Hotel, I got the really big and welcoming smile for District Toastmaster Arun. And he was half smile, half laughing, and hey, look who's here. And I always remember his smile. And with District Toastmaster Paisan, whenever I had a big day, and for me, in my big day, I refer to a day before the interview. I always call Distinguished Toastmaster Paisan for an uplifting conversation so that I would be ready for tomorrow. And he was always nice, and I hold Distinguished Toastmaster Paisan as very respectful, I would say, senior member of my family, just like I call my own, I don't want to say it, maybe my own uncle. And when I was to practice just to get ready for an interview, Distinguished Toastmaster Arnie took me out and sat with me at a coffee shop doing a pep interview with me. And when I did not like my present job and I applied for a new job, Toastmaster Matt helped me with my CV and my cover letter. And when I wanted to practice doing the speech before the contest, DTM Linda sat with me on a boat ride in Sansep Canal with a lot of water splashing. She went with me to Ramkhamhaeng Club. And when I was so down with the situation at my office, ACB Ratanagon was an ear to me. And when I had a heartbreak, Toastmaster Gina was there with me at 2 a.m., listening to me, half telling her the story and half crying. And that was the part that I could still actively see somebody. And now we enter the world of virtual meeting. You might think that we might not be able to interact as usual, but no. This year, when my brother got COVID, I attended the meeting that day. I still got a text from a friend from Toastmaster who I haven't met in person back then, and even now, I still haven't met our Vice President Education now. But she sent me a text and asked me if my brother was better or whether my parents were okay. And we ended up exchange the baking recipes. And then she sent me a bag of chocolate powder through mail. And that happened with someone that you did not even meet in person. So I would say if I had a kid right now, I would take my kid to Bangkok Toastmasters and let my kids grow up around these great and good friends and respectful people who and of course, future Toastmaster Dew, when you are senior enough, I hope that you will become our member, because this is a place that you are not going to learn about public speaking. Is this a place that you will make a lot of lifetime great and good friends? And now it's time for me to introduce the next speaker. The next speaker to me is a well-rounded person. He is someone who I love to show off about my Korean language skill, because the next speaker is half Korean and half German. He is a trainer, an engineer, a fitness coach, and a public speaking coach. And he was an immediate past president of Bangkok Toastmasters. Please join me in welcoming Toastmaster Lota.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Jinna, for a lovely introduction. Fellow Toastmasters and guests, I guess I'm considered a senior member now, which is good. I'm proud of that. Today, I want to share with you 3 moments that stood out during the last 4 years since I joined. Number 1 is the first time I came into the club. I was scared. I was just someone who wanted to learn public speaking, because my whole life, I was just running away from it. I never tried it in school. Even in university, I tried to avoid it. So I need to do something about it. I found BTC, I went in, and I was scared. I just wanted to go home. There were people suddenly clapping. There was one guy opening the meeting with a hammer. I saw the logo. There was a lot of handshaking. I heard a lot of things that I didn't understand, such as CC, TMOD, DTM, ACB, ABC, all these things. I got really confused. And I thought, maybe this is one of these sketchy organizations that kind of brainwash you into like being a member. But no, ladies and gentlemen, I went for the table topics. And as I was standing on the stage, the microphone in my hand, looking at all these faces, everyone was nodding, smiling, and I could feel the support of BTC. And in that moment, I knew that Toastmasters is not a sketchy club or anything like that. Toastmasters is a community of like-minded people where you receive support and educate and inspire each other. And since that first day, I got that support and that warmth that BTC gives me. And since then, every time I join, I can receive the same amount of support. Number two is when I won table topics competition, the district level. And I never thought it would be possible for someone like me. I consider myself introvert and not really good in speaking, but for someone like me, for it to be possible to win a impromptu speaking competition. It was a great, great moment of success. And I couldn't have done it without BTC. But the moment that is more important even was the moment before that. I was very nervous getting ready for my turn to speak. And suddenly my phone rang. And who was it? DTM Paisan. DTM Paisan called me 5 minutes before it was my turn. And I picked up, nervous, shaking. And I thought, why is DTM Paisan calling right now? Maybe there's a problem. Maybe something's going on. But he just said, Lothar, I want to wish you all the best. You got this. And he did this before every round I joined, from after the club all the way to the district. And every time I could feel the support and the inspiration from his powerful voice going into my heart, and I made first place. That was very remarkable, and it showed me what kind of person DTM Paisan is. So support led me to success. And finally, friendship. You know, when you come to BTC, after the meeting, we will usually ask you, hey, do you want to go out to eat? And I miss these things because we are over Zoom. And Zoom is great, but I miss the moments where we are coming together as a group, going out. Usually we go for Japanese food close to our venue. We sit down and then we talk. We talk and we connect. And from the beginning, I had these great friendships and great connections from day one. To this day, they are still my friends. I'm still talking to them. I'm still connected with them. And this is how my feelings grew for the club. So for me, three things. Number one, it was the support and the warmth. Number two was the success that came out of it. And number three is the great friendship that we have here at BTC. These are great, great values that I honor very much. And that's why I kept coming every time for so many years now. And you can think about what Toastmasters or BTC gives you, right? Are these things valuable? If yes, then hold on to them and keep coming. Thank you. Okay, since we don't have a TMOD, it is time for a game. Let's have some fun. And I want to give the control back to DTM Linda to introduce our first game for tonight.
Thank you so much, IPP President Lothar. Our first game for tonight is all about guessing. Since this is Zoom, so we're going to have a guessing game. Are you ready? Give me a thumbs up if you are ready, please. I'm going to share my screen. I have to, well, I'm low tech as well, so I am going to share my screen right now. Oh, wait a little bit. So we're going to have wait. Something, I have to set it up. Wait. All right. Can you see my screen? Let's start with guessing the movie. Are you familiar with movies? Can you switch on your microphone, please? But the one who can answer, if you want, you please type in the chat box. Ditemnuch, if you can help me, please. All right, first, this is guessing the, what kind of movie is this? I think the Ju can answer this. Ju, can you answer this? No one can answer. What kind of movie is this? Huh?
Do you put in the chat box Sophia and the frog princess?
The princess and the frog. Okay, that's accepted. Okay, good. The princess and the frog. Next, guessing game. They're all pictures, emoji pictures. What kind of movie is this? What is the title of this movie?
Twilight.
Yes, Twilight. Wow, thank you so much. Ditem Alona, next. What kind of movie is this? Or what is the title of this movie?
The Silence of the Lamb.
Yes, I know you know the Amnos because I believe you are into movies. Next one.
Pearl Harbor.
Yes, Pearl Harbor. And four words.
City.
Wear Prada.
Sex and the City.
Yes, Sex in the City. Now, let's move on to the next game. Let's have the songs.
Song.
Oh.
Reflection.
Okay. You're very good. Next.
Photograph.
Yes,
Me before you.
photograph. Next.
Stars
What
Born.
song?
Oh.
Shallow. Yes, who's that?
That was my mom.
Oh, your mom is very good. Give her a big round of applause. Next.
The show.
The show. Yes.
You might still on. Don't shout.
50 Shades of Grey.
Love you.
That's okay.
Yeah, love me like you do.
Yes, love me like you do. All right. Oh, you are very good, especially the family of Jew. The mother and daughter and father tandem. Next, let's have riddles. Oh, wait. Hold on. Can I stop sharing for a little bit? Wait, one more time. All right.
Sponge.
Okay. You
Yeah, we
saw
all
it.
saw it.
Next. What are two things people never eat before breakfast?
Lunch and dinner.
Yes, lunch and dinner. Next, what has two hands and a face? Ow! Never mind, I have more, no worries. People buy me to eat, but never eat me. What am I? Or what are they? There are three.
Fork, knife, and spoon.
Yeah.
Water.
There you go. Next. If two is a company and three is a crowd, what are 4 and 5?
Numbers.
They are numbers. Yes, they are numbers. It's 9. I like to roam, but always stay home. If you carried what I carried, you'd break your back. This is a kind of an animal.
A baby.
Turtle.
One more. It starts with S.
Savvy.
One more.
Snail.
Snail. Yes, a snail with a home. Next. What do dogs have that no other animal has?
Nose.
I'm sorry, Ju? Yeah, it starts with P.
Bark.
Puppies.
Puppy.
Puppies. Yes, they have puppies. No more. This one is no longer. I'm done with the game, the first game.
Yay!
Thank you for the participation. At least you have learned something for today. Back to you. What am I going to do? Wait. We're going to have a break. How long is the break? You've got. Can we have 10 minutes?
5
break?
minutes.
5 minutes. So
Ladies
let's have 5 minutes break.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's a totally different agenda. Everyone is drunk even without drinking. Even if you told them that they're going to introduce each other and everyone is a Toastmaster of the day, everyone is still drunk and confused. Thank you so much. Let's have a 5-minute break and come back to enjoy our virtual party.
Excuse me, Linda, you will have the second game, right?
Yes,
for the second game, how many games you have?
We only have 2. One.
Yeah. Yep. So I think for the next game, if anyone who make it right, then I think when we have face-to-face meeting, they come as a complimentary meeting, give them as a prize.
Yeah, actually, I prepared some gift, but
Oh,
they are all chocolates. They are chocolates, but I would like to. Can you? Who are the winners? Can I have the winners? Those who were able to guess.
Yeah. So for the second one, you can make a difference. Okay, congratulations.
All right. Yeah, I have some chocolates to give when we will see early next year. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So we have the tandem, the family.
Yeah. So Kim Seong still with us here?
Yeah, I think he's still here. Maybe went for a break.
Oh, Kim Seong, yeah. Maybe he is having a drink. I would like to say that Bangkok Toastmasters Club has been surviving well even because I have to thank to all the officers who are so committed. This is one of the things that it makes our club survive up to 66 years. In time of trouble, we put hands together. This is one of the things. Yeah, we work as a team. So I'm so proud of especially the new teams in the last few years up to now. Without you, nothing can really happen. Yes, even during the COVID, wow, that's it. Everyone knows it.
And DTM Paisan, we are going to celebrate our 65th
Yeah.
anniversary this December.
Yes. Yeah. So make the best. Yeah. And then do something that that can also, you know, I think that we are ready to make it and make people feel that they are like come in face to face. How to make it? You all can do it. I feel it. Yes. So something when we have the virtual one, I think some prizes can be when we have the first meeting. I think that it will be a significant step. Well, when the first meeting goes on, everything will be different. Yes, and probably we'll keep the hybrid. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like we have Anna with us, like Anna from Mexico.
Mexico.
Right? Oh yeah. So even we have one Anna or a few more members, keep the Zoom on. Keep it, and the club will pay for it. Don't worry about that. Yeah. Even we have one member from abroad. Do it for the whole next year. Don't worry. We can subsidize that. So Dr. Nuchi, don't forget, keep the Zoom on even we have face to face. For those, yeah, even we have one or two members who could not make it from a foreign country. Yeah, we keep it for them. Don't think about the money. If it's not enough, I subsidize it.
Thank you. Yes, we'll keep.
Yeah.
We'll do the hybrid meetings.
Yeah, keep on. Thank you. Because sometimes, you know, we count on the spirit, like Anna, sign as our member. Yeah, I think we should do something. I would like to say in the debt of gratitude. Sometimes we feel so proud of the spirit. In Toastmasters, spirit comes first. Money later. You know, it doesn't matter. It's not about that. So I'm so proud. Like today, you can see that we have Bo Kim Seong, Tae Young Peng, and Elisa. Oh my! As well, Augustine. I thought that he got some urgent business, so it's what cut off. It's okay, but don't worry. I'm so proud when seeing all of you. Yeah. Because reaching 3,000 or 66 years is not an easy journey in Toastmasters. Because it's a non-profit organization, it's harder. I always say it's harder than being a CEO. It's harder than working at the company. Yes, because we need the power of persuasion. That is the most important thing. Yeah, and everyone has his or her own uniqueness. That's why we get together. We each benefit from it. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. And now we are having our second session, and we are going to open with another game. This time is a game by our immediate past president, Toastmaster Lothar. Please welcome immediate past president Lothar.
Thank you very much, DTM Linda. Welcome back, everyone, to the second part of our 3000 meeting. Our second game is about charades. We're going to play charades. Okay, so I need your acting skills. And I want to divide you in two groups. And to make it simple, we're just going to go ladies versus gentlemen. Okay, so one representative is I'm going to send to that person 5 things that you need to act out. The other people in that group, unmute yourself and try to guess what it is. You have 1 minute on the clock to finish all 5 things. That could be either an item or an activity. Okay, so ladies versus gentlemen. Ladies are gonna begin. Who's gonna act it out? DTM Linda?
I will be your timer, okay?
Oh,
So-
Linda's gonna be the timer. Okay, we got 1 minute on the clock, yeah?
Yes, yes.
Okay. For the ladies, who would like to start acting out? Otherwise, I know who to pick. I'm pretty sure, yeah, Anna, very good. Anna. So Anna, I'm gonna write to you into the chat box. 5 words, oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here we go. Try to act them out. You can pass a word if it's too hard to guess. Okay, you got 1 minute time for your members to guess everything. Okay, ready? 3, unmute yourself. 3, 2, 1, let's start.
Turtle.
Very good, turtle it is.
Very good.
Second one, next one.
Anna, the
Me?
next.
Okay.
Anna, yeah, Anna.
Turkish.
You go
Okay.
for all 5.
Okay, all right.
You
Got
keep
it.
going, you have 1 minute time, you keep going.
You've got 30 seconds left.
Wash hands.
Hand lotion.
Hand sanitizer. Washing hands. After eating or before eating.
Dishwasher.
Dishwashing.
Dishwashing.
Soap.
Alcohol.
Next.
Detergent.
Coffee.
Where?
Yes.
Thank
From one to another. Move.
Or
Timer.
Stop now.
Okay.
Chess.
So it's 1.
It was playing chess, the last one.
So
And okay, you got 1 point. Thank you very much, Toastmaster Anna, for your very, very nice acting skills. I love it. Okay, next one to the guys. Who would like to act it out? Who is a secret actor here? I know Toastmaster Chok Chai. He's a good actor. I know he's a good singer and he's a good actor. No?
Toastmaster Annie.
go on.
Gone you go, yeah?
ACB, ABC, Ratanakon.
Okay.
Yes,
ABC,
Toastmaster.
Okay, gone. Here are your 5 things.
It doesn't have to go in order, right?
Doesn't have to go in order, no.
Up to you.
Okay.
Okay, time is running now.
Now.
Perfume. Woo, 1 point. We just need another one and we win. Beard, shaving, razor. Oh, 2 points. We win.
Flossing. Floss.
Tendon force.
Pawns.
Eating.
Chewing.
Spaghetti.
Spoon. Teaspoon.
Cotton candy.
Okay.
Kapeng, you are a woman. Don't help us.
20 seconds left.
Raining.
Raining. Waterfall.
Plane landing.
Ski.
Waterfall.
Waterfall, correct.
We already won.
Stop. No more time.
Okay, time is over. Thank you very much. Toastmaster gone. ACB gone.
That one was fried chicken.
Fried chicken was the last
Was it
one. Fried chicken.
Kentucky?
Okay, I would like to ask our timer, do we have, or our VPE, do we have time for another quick round on each side? Or do we need to?
One more round is okay.
Okay, let's go for one more round. So now, ladies have a chance to keep up and win this thing. Yeah. Who wants to act it out? Tao, you can do it, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay, Tao. These are your items in the chat box. And let's go in 3, 2, 1, time.
Badminton.
Baseball. Volleyball. Almost. Not
Tennis
badminton.
table.
Tennis, correct.
Apple. An apple.
Yes.
Apple. Nice. A balloon. No, look at DTM, Annie. Lip.
Umbrella.
No talking.
The bus. You are in the bus.
Umbrella.
A bus. No. BTS. No.
Protest.
Next word is swimming. Swimming. Where do you swim?
Swimming
The ocean, the pool.
No, it's not. Water. Ocean. Sea.
River.
Beach.
Can you tell? Oceans.
Okay, ocean counts.
Next one. Time now.
Time?
Okay, we have 3.
Okay, you got
Yes,
3
3.
and you got 4 in total
Yeah.
for the ladies, 4 points in total. So now the guys,
Should win at
2
least
points,
3.
2 points to win this thing.
Toastmaster
And who would
Poom.
like to
No,
act it?
3.
Toastmaster Poom.
Should be 3 to win.
3 to win. You're right.
That they
3 to
got
win.
2 earlier.
All right. Toastmaster Poom, I heard. No.
Can I propose choke chai?
Detail which one?
No, choke chai. No, choke chai. Choke chai is good at this.
Okay.
Toastmaster Chok Chai, right?
Yes.
Okay. Toastmaster Chok Chai. Here are your 5 items. Yeah, let's get ready in 3, 2, 1. Time starts.
Exercise.
Stretching, yoga.
Fitness.
Yes, yoga.
Okay.
Yoga.
Shoes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Shoelace.
Tying shoes. Shoelace.
Tie your shoes, correct.
Okay. Next. Toastmaster
Snake.
Chok Chai.
Snake.
Kangaroo.
Jogging. Kangaroo.
Where are you?
Thank you.
Right.
Jogging.
Horse.
Jogging.
Yes.
Oh.
What?
Riding horse.
Jogging.
Riding horse, correct.
Yes.
All right.
We won.
Yes. You
We won.
And
won.
with this, okay, thank you everyone. The men win this time. Thank you very much for all the actors. Great performances tonight. And with this, oh my God, I don't even know who I need to introduce. I'm drunk as well. What is next?
You're going to introduce
Competent communicator,
Sissy.
Ajima, please.
Ajima.
Toastmaster Lothar, please introduce her.
Okay, I can do that. All right, we are coming now to kind of the second part of sharing, giving a toast to BTC, sharing our experiences. And I have the honor to introduce Toastmaster Ajima, who has been with the club for a long time, for many years already, longer than me. And she has been away for a while, but she came back, and now she is really, really back because she's here on a very, very consistent basis, very active. I always love to hear her speak because I love her thinking. I love her sharing her experiences, and I'm very happy to have her in the club. Please put your hands together for Toastmaster Ajima.
Please do not forget me for the time, okay?
Good evening, fellow Toastmaster and guests. I'm not a energetic person by nature, and the first few times that I had visited the club by the invitations of Toastmaster Ratanagon, I remember that this is the time that Toastmaster Matt was the speaker. He is on the stage, and for those of you who don't know Toastmaster Matt, you can see him in the videos clip. He's the one at the back because he's tall and wearing glasses with buzz cut and feels like someone who lives 5 times a week. So he's quite a presence. And I remember watching him speaking, and I thought to myself, how anyone have this kind of energy at 7 in the evening on Monday night, no less. He's like exude the cheerfulness and energy. And I remember I felt like I was being assaulted by his energy in a way. And I tried to find whatever left inside of me, the energy that I have at the end of the day, to like making some kind of shield from his energy. And by the end of the meeting, I was like, oh, I can breathe again. But you may wonder why I joined this club. I have similar experience with Toastmaster Lothar that I always avoid public speaking. And at that point, I kind of, maybe I was bored with trying to avoid doing something that I thought I may not good at. I don't know whether at that point, I didn't know whether I would be good at public speaking. So I thought I might as well try it. I might as well jump in and see how it goes. And here I am, almost 6 years later. I'm still learning. I'm still, in my own way, feel like I'm not that confident in public speaking yet, but I know that I definitely feel less anxious speaking in front of people. And being here, being part of Toastmaster, I learned from the manuals that Toastmaster gave us, and I learned by doing all the projects and getting feedback from the project and personal evaluators. And I think this is the most important part. I'm implicitly learning from being here, participating and observing fellow Toastmasters, how they do their own styles. And I think that's the most important part of learning for me. And as you may know, BTC is the best place to be and the best place to learn. Back to you. No, we don't have Toastmaster of the day. So I'm going to introduce the next speaker. The next speaker, I remember the first few times that she was here. I remember her also positive energy, like her liveliness when she speak. And I remember she often gave the best table topic answers. And that person is Toastmaster Week. Please welcome Toastmaster Week.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Ajima, but I would strongly disagree with that statement around the best table topics, but thanks, I'll take the compliment anyway. So I wanted to start with a quote that I like very much, and it's a quote by Rose Kennedy. And she said, "Life isn't a matter of milestones, but a matter of moments." And I really think it applies so perfectly to my journey with Toastmasters. Dear fellow Toastmasters and guests, good evening. Let me explain to you why I think that quote is so important to me and to Toastmasters. When I initially joined Toastmasters, I actually had only one thing in mind, and it was public speaking, and I wanted to improve. But what I actually discovered is that Bangkok Toastmasters Club is so much more than this. And what I found is actually a support group and a small family. So on my very, very first meeting, when I joined, I have to say I was so impressed by the energy and the kindness and the warm welcome that I received from everybody. So I was so grateful for the moment, for receiving so much from what was at the time strangers, right? Because we didn't know each other in just a couple of hours. And I have to say, I remember I left the meeting and I was like, I need to come back next week. I can't get enough of this. And then a couple of weeks later, I remember I happened to know that some of you were coming over to my company. And it was a life-changing thing because I finally met all of you, or most of you, or some of you. And I was so impressed by the energy that I felt again, and that very positive, feeling. So it was a sincere interest. It was a lot of support network, but most importantly, I felt there was a genuine willingness to help me, whereas we didn't know each other that much, right? And at that point in time, I really realized how lucky I was to be part of such a club. And I decided that I would not miss a meeting. A year later, I failed a little bit that commitment because I definitely missed some meetings, but I never regretted for a second the decision I made back then to become a member of BTC. And honestly, I genuinely look forward every single week to our Monday gathering, even if I don't always make it. I have to say that meeting gives me the energy to go on with the week. And I really cherish all the feedback that I've received from all of you so far. I know it is not common practice to say a thank you at the end of your talks, but I'll make an exception tonight because I wanted to use the time to sincerely and warmly thank each and every single one of you for, making it an awesome journey for me and for being fantastic BDC members that are always there for me. So thanks a lot. And with this, I'll say as well that I'll see you in a month because I probably won't be able to make it next week, given I'm pregnant, but we'll see more of each other in a month again. And with this, I'd like to introduce our lovely Toastmaster. I've learned so much from her so far, and I'm really, really excited to hear some of her best memories at Bangkok Toastmasters Club. I do feel like we joined kind of together. I don't remember exactly when you joined Toastmaster Singh, but I do feel like we were friends of joining the club at the same time. But without further ado, over to you, Toastmaster Singh.
Toastmaster Singh doesn't come. Maybe I am the speaker.
Okay, introduce Chokchai.
Okay.
Okay, so hang on. I need to check who I need to introduce next. Oh, Toastmasters. Look at this. This is awesome as well. I remember actually one memories that I have with you, right? I remember when I gave, I think, one of your evaluation, and Toastmaster Paisan was the general evaluator, and he thought I was very, very harsh on you. So I felt the urge after that to reach out to you and to say, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean it badly. And I remember you said that you found my feedback useful. You were very kind with me. So thank you for comforting me at that point in time. And I'll leave the floor to you now. Please put your hands together. Let's welcome Toastmaster Chokchai.
Thank you very much. The first time I come to Bangkok Toastmaster, it was 30 years ago. I was 15 and I was Vice President Education of Young Speaker Club AUA. I come to Bangkok Toastmasters Club and the president is President Bajab. At Inta Hotel, the meeting room is so big. I see it's honorable and holy place. I learned a lot, especially I found Toastmaster Sompon, and Toastmaster Sompon helped me a lot. Toastmaster Sompon always said that never too old to be young. If you want to do anything, just do it now. Don't hesitate. I love Bangkok Toastmasters since that time. After that, I have to further my study. So 20 years ago, I just working and I come back to Toastmasters Club again. It's this time, Bangkok Toastmaster is the warm welcome to me. When at that time there is 13 Toastmasters Club, and I try to come to Inta Hotel, but the traffic quite jam. I have the time I come to practice my speed before the contest, and Bangkok Toastmasters Club is kind for me. I am really impressed. After I join the contest, I feel so tired. So I want to rest for 6 months. I go to tell Thomas Sompon that I want to rest for 6 months. And Thomas Sompon said, if I come back after 6 months, I must visit him at Bangkok Toastmasters Club. And the time is so quickly. 20 years passed. This year I come back. Toastmaster Sompon is in the heaven. However, I keep my promise. I come back to Bangkok Toastmasters Club. At the first week, Toastmaster Week is table topic chairman, and she persuaded me to answer the question. That is very nice. That's really kind for her. And this year, I see Annie. Oh, he is very wonderful. And every person in Bangkok Toastmasters Club is give me warm welcome, and I think I am really happy to come back to Bangkok Toastmasters Club again. It is 30 years of memory in my mind. Thank you very much, Bangkok Toastmasters Club. And now I am invite the next speaker because the next speaker, Toastmaster Liu, haven't come. So we go back next to the message from our guest. For the guest, I don't know him at all.
Toastmaster Chokchai, you can call DTM Paisan to do the introduction. Because
okay.
Yeah, thank you.
May I introduce DTM Paisan to help me, please?
Oh, yes, thank you very much. And now, so I think that the first guest I'm going to introduce is our region advisor, DTM Pok himself, please.
Thank you, Khun Paisan. Members, after hearing all the members sharing their experience, their memories with Bangkok Toastmaster, tonight I have a special challenge for you. Are you ready for a special challenge, Bangkok Toastmaster? If yes, give me in the reaction button, give me a heart. Just now, Linda mentions that Bangkok Toastmaster is a club of champions. Do you agree with her? If you agree with her, the challenge is, I challenge your club to bring back the first place for video speech contest 2022. Because your club, your district are able to submit a champion to compete in the video speech contest. I hear Ani as a contestant. I hear Lota as a contestant. I hear many outstanding contestants in this club. And so far, this part of the world, we have not bring back the first place trophy for the video speech contest. In District 80, we have brought back the World Championship of Public Speaking trophy twice. And this year, our contestant also went into the final. And at this moment, I would like to challenge your club this year, in the month of March, submit your club winner video to take part in the video speech contest. With all talented speakers in this club, I am very confident your club will emerge as a winner. So that is one challenge. And the most important thing is through tonight's sharing, I can feel the love, the loving environment for this club. And the most important thing is these members have write a beautiful story. And right now, take up this challenge. You are the oldest club in this part of the world, and be the first club to bring back the first place in the video speech contest in this part of the world too. If you think this is possible, I believe it is possible for your club. And I wish and looking forward to celebrate with you when 2022 in the World Conference, they announce your club member bring back the first place trophy, and we will have party again. And at that point in time, I believe that we have dancing, singing together at Bangkok at your club meeting place. And at this moment, I'd like to introduce the next speaker. I remember I get to know this lady in your conference when she's still serving as admin manager. We are queuing up for the march in, and we say, oh, let's have pictures, and she's behind me. And last year, I have this privilege to work with this lady. This leader were leading District 97P in the moment of COVID. And last year in Region 13, we awarded your district director the most outstanding district director in Region 13. And let's put our hand together to distinguished Toastmaster Venus. Over to you, Venus.
There are 3,000 reasons to love Bangkok Toastmasters Club. Fellow Toastmasters and guests, dynamic evening, everyone. And members of Bangkok Toastmasters Club, happy 3,000th meeting. If you're proud, clap 3,000 times. So we're going to build muscles tonight. 3,000 meetings reflect the solid foundation of Bangkok Toastmasters Club. Profound gratitude to those who became members and supported this club both in happy and challenging times. That's devotion. Wave your hands if you were that member who never left the club since you became a member. It's amazing to have members of Bangkok Toastmasters protecting and upholding the Toastmasters mission all throughout your 3,000 meetings. Sincerest admiration to those who left the club but came back. That's determination. Hard action for those who once forgot to pay their membership fees. Life becomes busy, priorities changed. But wait, something's missing. Monday nights at Bangkok Toastmasters Club. If you're really determined at getting better, you'll always get back to that place that allows you to get better. Warmest appreciation to the new members. That's aspiration. Show your fist if you recently joined this year as a member of Bangkok Toastmasters Club. Your desire to achieve great things brought you to Bangkok Toastmasters Club. Devotion, determination, and aspiration. This brought 3,000 reasons to celebrate. Inspiring stories were shared. Astonishing impromptu speeches were heard. Constructive feedback were contributed, and trainings were provided. Attending a Bangkok Toastmasters Club meeting is already an achievement. It's with confidence that there will be more meetings that will allow members and guests to deliver inspiring speeches, to participate in the table topics session, to evaluate a fellow member, to learn from other supporting roles, and to encourage others by clapping hands. Congratulations to all the members of Bangkok Toastmasters Club. Thank you for the 3,000 opportunities that you've shared. I love you, 3,000 Bangkok Toastmasters Club. And with that, let's go 4,000 with this another guy who will be sharing his story or his message to the members of Bangkok Toastmasters Club. We started our journey together in Toastmasters as MC in one of the annual conference. And that night, he became the club growth director and I became the division director. And all that through the years, we followed through and he became my district director and also I became the PQD. When I was the district director, he's always there to support me. Every time I need to do other things that needs my presence, he will always be there. So he's someone who I always say, once a leader will always a leader. He never turned his back to me and he actually challenged me to also do the same. I hope that I can even equate what he's done for me and for the district. With this, I would like to welcome the guy of District 97P, Distinguished Toastmaster, past District Director, Pipat.
Thank you so much, Madam Immediate Past District Director, Distinguished Toastmaster Venus. Ladies and gentlemen, members of the Bangkok Toastmasters Club, congratulations to your big achievement of the 3,000 meeting today. 3,000, come on, that is a huge number for a club to continuously having meetings. Imagine if you can touch one life in one meeting. That means this club has touched and changed more than 3,000 lives of members around this region. And that's not the only club around here. Starting from Bangkok Toastmasters, it expanded from 1 to 2, from 2 to 4, from 4 to 16. And it continues to grow like this exponentially. And it has touched right now, I believe, more than hundreds of thousands of people around Southeast Asia. And I want everyone here to be proud of you, because here is where everything started, 66 years ago. This club is twice as old as me, but still we are not in a contest who is the oldest or who is the youngest. But it is a history, it is the origin point where it all started. So ladies and gentlemen, if Toastmasters has touched your life and changed your life for the better, it has touched somebody's life and changed them for the better as well. So I also would like to challenge you, but this is going to be something that you can do to spread the Toastmasters program to the community. If you have somebody that you know who needs this, who were afraid of public speaking when you know him or her last time, who are suffering from the fear of speaking in front of people. And if you know for sure that if he is better at this, his life will change, bring them to Bangkok Toastmasters Club. Not only change your life, but you will change other people's lives as well. Be the light and inspiration for the others. That's why you join Toastmasters. Become better first and help others to become better too. That would be my message to you. And again, congratulations for the 3,000 meetings, a remarkable journey. And now I would like to return my control since I'm the last speaker. Then please allow me to return my control to distinguished Toastmaster Arnie, please.
Thank you very much, distinguished Toastmaster Pipat and all the special guests. But I'm not doing the speech of appreciation because we have our president here to show our appreciation to our VIP guests and their messages. So please welcome our acting president, Toastmaster Lothar, to say a thank or appreciation to our VIP guests.
Thank you very much, DTM Arnie. As the immediate past president and on behalf of BTC, we are very happy and we want to say special appreciation to the real pillars of District 97. If DTM Arnie, DTM Nush, DTM Linda, DTM Vishwanas are the pillars of BTC, these people are the hands that are holding BTC as well. Without them, all of this wouldn't be possible. So please give a thunderous BTC applause to our regional advisor, Kim Song-po, our past district director, DTM Venus, and our past district director, DTM Pipat. I want to say thank you very much for being here, for supporting us on our special day, and also taking part and sharing your experiences and your expertise with us today. Thank you very much, and back to you, DTM Arnie.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Lothar, and to all our VIP guests. We love you 3 times. 3,000 times. Not only 3 times, but 3,000 times. And of course, now let's start with our toast with the new breed of Toastmasters. These are the new members, and they are the ones who are going to give the toast, because this will be the faces that you will see after another 3,000. I'm not sure if I can still see the same faces after 3,000. That's 20 years. Let's see, maybe we will see. Good luck. Good luck. I hope Toastmaster Dew will be the president by that time. Our first toaster, not a toaster for the bread, but we will give a toast for our 3,000 meeting. Is a very new member, very diverse, who can speak, I think, about 700 languages. We miss her so much, very active. You have to guess which country she comes from after she speaks. So please welcome one of our newest members, Toastmaster Perusa, for the toast. Be ready with your glasses.
Not the 700 languages, yeah, but I'm coming from very diverse family, from the diverse culture. Sometimes when I walk in the street in Thailand and Bangkok, they look at me and talk to me in Thai. So I guess, somehow I a little bit look like Asian, but I'm not from Asia. So I'm coming from Central Asia, but grown in Russia. So my accent probably is going to be very difficult, but I love to be here. So my hectic agenda really, couldn't allow me to join, but every Monday comes, I say, oh, there is a Toastmaster Club meeting today, and I'm like, okay, so I didn't miss it again because my timing has swapped. I started to work for the different time zone, and I really couldn't join for the several months, I guess, maybe a couple of months now. But I'm so glad to be here. And today I want to take our glasses. If you guys have your glasses with you, take your glasses for this meeting, for this club. And the 3,000 meeting number is a great and fantastic, I think, milestone, you know. So when I came here, it was in January this year. I think it was end of January. And I was just finished my performance review with my manager. And she said, you know, why don't you improve your public speaking tips, you know? And I started to search, okay, what can I do in Thailand? And the first thing came in my search was a Toastmaster Club of Bangkok. And I just took a number from the website and then message to DTM Nuch, you know, apparently this was her number. And then she said, why don't you join us on Monday? We have a session and you can just come as a guest and enjoy the session. So since then I became, you know, the member of this club. I'm really happy to be here. And I agree with everyone who said before, I think it's not only about public speaking, it's about people here. And it's about people that we learn from them and experience that we gain. The times that I attended these sessions were great. You know, I learned so much. I learned about the friendship. I learned about the love. I learned about the being patient during the COVID and the people who were struggling and telling us a different kind of story. So in this club, first time I told my very personal story, which I never told it to that group of audience or to that big number of people, you know. So that was really exciting. So I want to take this toast to, you know, to everyone here for this kind of meetings, to continue with the joy, with the, you know, with the laugh and the smile that I see today on these faces in the virtual meeting. Hopefully we can get, you know, face-to-face meetings soon, so I can meet everyone here, because I joined during the virtual times. Really want to meet everyone in person. And I really wish to continue with this Bangkok Toastmaster for many months to come, many years to come, and be part of it, because I really feel as the family. So thank you to all of you here. Thanks for all the experience that you've shared. And I've learned a lot from different senior and the junior Toastmasters. And you know, I commit to stay and continue with the Bangkok Toastmaster for the future. Cheers.
Yes.
Cheers. Bye.
Cheers.
Next one, I think I have to introduce next Toastmaster. So I haven't met her in person, but you know, when I heard her during the meetings, she's such a genuine, very polite. Her voice is so soft and very kind person. And I'm sure she's the same when you guys are gonna meet her in life as well, and me too soon. So I wanna give the space and the floor to Toastmaster Tao. And she's one of the active member of this club. Over to you, Toastmaster Tao.
Thank you, Toastmaster Firuza, and good evening, distinguished guests and fellow Toastmaster. It is my pleasure, and I would like to congratulate Bangkok Toastmaster for 3,000 time meeting. So when I first joined the open house of Toastmaster long ago, and I really want to attend, but due to a distance, I could not join. And I think it's the right time and right place when I finally joined Toastmaster just last April. And with this, I would like to thank you very much for all the support and mentoring, and also I learned from your all the member for the public speaking. So please join me to congratulate 3,000 meeting, and I'm look forward for 4,000 meeting. Cheers.
Cheers.
And I would like to introduce the next one. He is also a little newer than me, and but we actually joined almost at the same time, and he's really an active member. He is just as an officer, and please trust me to welcome Toastmaster Poom.
Thank you. Devin said that the best valuable investment in the world is to invest in yourself. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, once again. Before I joined this club, I had no idea at all about the public speaking until I listened to the podcast by one of our member. Her name is Gina. And after that, I searched by the Facebook Toastmaster and it showed up Bangkok Toastmasters Club. Then I sent a direct message and one of the person is Kun Ani. We chat together and when we call, at the first time that I talked with him, I thought that he is a salesperson in this club. So how much that I have to pay, I will pay. And after that, in the month of April, he informed me to sign up to be a member, but I would like to take a look first for the one session. And after that, 1 week later on, I signed up for become a Toastmaster member. And 1 month later on, it was my birthday in May. It was my right decision to become one of our Bangkok Toastmasters Club. What I love this club is the people. The people in here are always talented and supportive. Whenever I deliver my speeches and I answer all the table topics, these people always give me constructive feedback for me to grow up. All in all, Bangkok Toastmasters Club didn't only enhance your communication skill, but it also offers your leadership skill as well. Please join me welcoming celebrating 3,000 meeting. And the next person that I will introduce, she's from the Philippines. She is so exuberant. Every time that she speaks, everyone will listen to her. Please join me in welcoming Toastmaster Anna Fernandez.
Unmute.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I would take you back the first time I met Toastmaster when I was in college. I was so amazed to see my teacher teaching in front of the class before us, before the audience. She was so brilliant. And I have this mindset that Toastmaster is intimidating. Toastmaster is something here, and I am just like here. So I speak highly of Toastmaster. I would never forget when my teacher talked about what love is. She said, the nicest part of love is giving, not taking, mending, not breaking, trusting, believing, never deceiving, patiently bearing, and faithfully sharing. Is joy every sorrow, today and tomorrow. Love is kind and understanding, never demanding. Love is constant prevailing, is strength never failing. I just remember like the way she talked, the way she delivered her speech. And from that time on, she became my favorite. And I asked God, I don't have talent in singing. I don't have talent in dancing, but I have passion for speaking, but I am not a speaker. I don't know how to talk. My teacher would hold this pen and she could elaborate what pen is. You would show a heart. She could say something about this heart, and I want to be that teacher. Then after 10 years, I came to Bangkok, and then I was searching for Toastmasters Club. I said, am I really deserving to be part of this club? I've always had this conversation. And then I joined in Redemptorist, Rom Rudy Church. I saw two brilliant people, one champion and another champion. That is DTM Arnie and DTM Linda. They were so warm. They welcomed me. Hey, you're Anna and all like that. And I said like, yes, I want to join Toastmaster, but I'm not really good in public speaking. And I joined and then I stopped. And few weeks I was there in Silom, and then I realized like, there's something in me that I have to pursue my dream. Don't be afraid to be a public speaker, because you're gonna be touching lives. You're gonna be teaching. You're gonna be transforming lives of people through your speech, because speech can be very powerful. From that time on, I was like, there's no turning back. I have to sign up again. I searched for DTM Arnie and DTM Linda, and now I'm here. And I couldn't forget the first time I joined. I won the table topics. I said, Lord, this is a sign that I'm going to be part of Toastmaster. I got so intimidated with all of you. I see DTM Python talking. I was in awe. I was just looking. Lothar, Nooch, every one of you. Like, I was just this, your creativity, the singing in the club. I just couldn't forget your warm welcome, your encouragement, and your belief in us. This becomes a family and a supportive community. Thank you so much, Toastmaster. For that, I cheers for 3,000 for this milestone, for this very important milestone, and for those who worked hard for this. Cheers.
Cheers.
3,000 times over, I love you.
Introduce the next one.
Okay. The next one is a gentle speaker, yet very determined. It's no other than Toastmaster Yanini.
Thank you, Anna. Thank you, everyone. For me, joining Toastmaster was one thing I always remembered. The first time I did Toastmaster was in Switzerland. Something shocked me that I was never one who wanted to learn public speaking, but once I started, I didn't stop. I took 4 months, 4 years off while coming back from Switzerland. And the second time I came back as a member of Toastmasters Club was Bangkok Toastmaster, one of the most warm, welcoming family I have ever seen. And I always hope I can always be here as a member for as long as I can. Also, I hope one day I can give 3,000 speeches as much as I can. As being in a club with 3,000 meetings, I hope one day I can do that. Let's cheers to 3,000 more meetings and many more to come. Next, I'm going to welcome TM Mac, one of the new members who his daughter made him join this club. TM Mac.
Thank you, Toastmaster Yanini. Since you're running late on the time, I'm going to do a KISS method, which is keep it short and simple. So raise your glass for a toast to Bangkok Toastmaster Club on this incredible milestone, a toast for the next 1,000 meetings. I'm not sure I'm going to be there. I'm not sure I'm going to be alive for the 4,000 meeting, but I already asked my daughter to please be there and do a toast on my behalf. So here's to the next BTC 1,000 meetings. Cheers.
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 Now the next speaker is a brand new member, just like me. We joined it the same month. In fact, we joined it on the exact same day. He's a warm, outgoing, a cat lover from Mahachai. Please join me in welcome Toastmaster Ong.
Unmute, please.
Yes. Okay. Thank you, TM Max, for your kind introduction. I am Ong, and I joined Toastmaster Club on the 1st of October. I know of Bangkok Toastmaster Club. I actually know of Toastmaster Club from a friend in Penang. And after being a guest there, I decided to join Bangkok Toastmaster Club. And the reasons for me joining the club is to better my public speaking skills. Second is to overcome my anguish when giving speeches to the public. And third is to learn and to make some connection with the members. How do I feel about joining Bangkok Toastmaster Club? I think meeting virtually is quite all right, but I'm sure it's going to be much more fun and more interesting when we could all meet physically. On this special occasion,
that Bangkok Toastmasters Club is celebrating its 3000th meeting, please allow me to wish every member of the club success in his or her life endeavors. On my final note, I hope to be a tiny part to help all of you members here to solidify the already strong foundation of the club for the future generation. Thank you very much. Toast. And may I invite TM Paprang to give a toast. Thank you.
Good evening, distinguished guests, a fellow Toastmaster. I have made a list of a short list, I promise. I have made a list. I would like to share a list of the most anxious moments in our life, in my life. For example, at 5 is the first day at school. At 15, for me, is my first moving far away from home. And at 22 is my job quitting. And at the age of 27 is my first virtual public speaking. And here I am with my latest anxiety. But I found it becomes more lovely and better every time I come here at the Toastmaster at BTC. And I think it's not anxiety anymore. And it become a good experience with you guys, not anxiety, I promise. And thank to you, all the fellow Toastmaster guests and everyone here that make bonding in this club more stronger and friendlier every time. Thanks to everyone. And I would like to introduce a new friend. Oh, I have to make a toast first. Let's make a toast to the club that make anxiety more friendlier.
Cheers.
Cheers.
And I would like to introduce a new friend of mine, Toastmaster Anna Bonisoni, who I have met in the chat box recently. She is in Mexico now and is 12 hours behind us. Let's welcome Toastmaster Anna.
Thank you, Toastmaster Frank. Dear friends, it's an honor for me to talk in this 300th celebration for Bangkok Toastmaster Club. I met the BTC Club by chance at the beginning of the pandemic, and I was looking for Toastmaster clubs, and it appeared on my Facebook one day. I thought, wow, Thailand! I decided to enter in the morning at 6 a.m. here in Mexico, and I was immediately delighted with the cordiality, the affection with which you received me, being on the other side of the world. At the end of the session, I was left with such a spiritual peace that I decided not to miss the following Monday appointments. You helped me to start the week with a positive attitude and with even a greater reason since the pandemic began. Later, I had the great honor that Arnie was my first mentor. In my first contest speech, Arnie, with his passion in the face of my little command of English, was guiding me, and I managed to reach a district contest in Europe and a division contest in Mexico. I'm very grateful for all the knowledge that his me gave to me. Being in BTC for me has been an experience of learning, gratitude, and special of human warmth that you have given me during the moment in which I needed you most. Finally, I only want to tell you how Mr. Paisal taught to me. You are wonderful. Toastmaster.
Cheers.
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 Thank you very much to all our new members for the toast. And of course, I hope you are not drunk after like how many toasts now? Whether you're drinking wine, whiskey, or juice or water.
Soda water.
Yeah. There are
Mine is some tea.
Oh, some tea for future Toastmaster due. We still have some special guests that I would like to give them opportunity before I give back for the closing to our acting president. I saw past PQD, I believe distinguished Toastmaster Jackson, right? Can you say something for us for this monumental celebration of Bangkok Toastmasters Club 3,000? I believe you've been in a meeting for more than 3,000.
No, thank you. I'll be brief. I thank PRA Po Kim Seong. All the good things I hear about your club, I hear from PRA Po Kim Seong and our PDG Tay Yen Ping. Of course, Eliza, and of course, I'm blessed to have met Pipat in Denver. Also, Nooch as fellow CGD then, of course, Venus. So I'm very glad to witness, wow, what a milestone, and congratulations. I know it's not been easy, but let your flag fly high as an inspiration to all of us everywhere. All the best, Bangkok Toastmasters Club.
Thank you very much. I believe we still have some guests, but I'm not sure if they are there. Like distinguished Toastmaster Kang Fong Luan, are you there?
Yes, I am. Can you hear me?
Yes.
All right. Thank you very much. And good evening, everyone. I'm glad to be here. 3,000 meeting. That is really awesome and amazing. And I'm looking forward more and more. All the best to Bangkok Toastmasters Club. Another 3,000 on the move to go. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. I hope we didn't miss anyone. And with this, I would like to give back the control and the screen time to our acting president, Toastmaster Lothar.
All right, thank you very much, DTM Ani. And we are coming now to an end. If you had a good time today, if you enjoyed the meeting, please give me 2 hearts and a big smile. Awesome, thank you very much. Thank you very much, especially for everyone, our VIP guests, our guests, and everyone in this club to create a wonderful meeting, to create a memory that we can keep in our hearts for a very, very long time. And let me tell you this on behalf of BTC. If you think that we are old, that we surpassed our peak, that we are slowing down, then you're mistaken, because we are just getting started. There's so much more to accomplish, so much more life to change, so much more skill to develop, and we're looking forward to a very, very bright future. And with this, everyone, let's adjourn meeting number 3,000. Thank you very much. Yes, DTM
take nothing but photo, leave nothing but footprint, because 1,000 meeting later, we're going to show our pictures. We are present at this 3,000 meeting, because this is attendance taking. So time to take attendance again. So I invite your Zoom master to take these pictures. So I invite everybody to turn on the camera, because this will appear in our next 4,000 meeting celebration.
Hey, please turn on your camera. Page 1, 1, 2, 3. Page 2. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Done.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Distinguished Toastmaster Paisan, please play the piano so we can sing
yes.
the song.
So I need Ratanakon be the lead, please. Now, probably
Yes.
the piano, I don't know whether it could be. For example, can you hear that? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So we'll start. If any mistake, Ratanakon, please go on.
Everyone can do
Please
it in
unmute
the
yourself.
chat box.
It's a can't help falling in love with you. So in our mind, can't help falling in love with BTC.
Okay.
Yeah.
The lyric
Mute
in the chat
yourselves.
box.
Okay.
Yes.
But
But I can't help falling in love with you. Now I stand, would feel soon. I can now
falling in love with you.
Like
Like a river flows
surely
surely
through the
the sea.
sea, darling, so it goes.
Something
Something
are
meant
meant
to
to
be.
take
Take my
hand, take my
take my
whole
whole
life
life
to
to
for
I
falling in love with
ETC.
ETC.
Everyone,
Let's
please
just
take
say,
BTC
falling
and
in love
DTM
with
Notes.
BTC.
Take the photo again.
Everyone wonderful.
Show us your how you love us 3,000 times.
Photo again. Photo
again.
3,000 times before we say finally goodbye. 3,000. I love you. 3,000.
Who is taking photo?
DTM Notes.
One,
Everyone
two,
say I love you 3,000. Ready? One, two, three.
I love you
3,000.
Page two, page two. Say again, please.
Page two, one more time. I love
I love
you.
you
3,000. Done.
Wow.
Good night. Thank
Good night,
you.
everyone.
Bye,
Cheers.
everyone. Thank you.
Yes.
Oh, my
Thank
hand
you
now.
and cheers.
Thank you, our media members. Thank you. Thank you, Alisa, Peiyan, Peng, Kim Seong, yeah, and everyone. Thank you so much.
Paisa will send you the bill.
Oh, thank you. Yes. Okay. Whenever you come to Thailand, 3 of you will be treated with a special occasion.
Every time I go Bangkok, it's a special occasion.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
Yes. Looking forward. Yeah. We'll open soon.
Yeah, we'll open soon. Yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Good night. Take care. Stay safe.
Congratulations once again. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Thank you all.
Oh,
Bye.
Patricia.
The winners, you will receive your chocolate soon.
They need cash. They don't
Okay.
like chocolate.
Sorry, I already bought chocolate.
You already have a next president. 20 years later. Deal.
Yes.
Deal. Yeah.
Ju is only 10 years old, so at 20, she will be the president.
No, then 8 more years only. 18 can join already.
Oh, okay. After 8 years. All right.
By 30 years old, the first international president from Thailand.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah. I don't know, Kang Phong Lien, where you from? Kang Phong Lien?
Oh, I'm from KL, Kuala
KL.
Lumpur, District 102.
Oh, I see. And yeah, and Jackson, you are from
Singapore.
Oh, Singapore.
80.
You know, I don't know whether probably we met before. I am but you know, the Kuala Lumpur last time, I went quite often last time. Yes, yeah. And Jackson, how long you been a Toastmaster?
21 years.
Oh, I see. Wow, great.
I've left for a while. I left for a while. Then I came back in 2013. Yeah.
Wow, wow, it's a great help to Toastmasters.
Ju, did you hear that? 21 years.
Yeah.
He's 1 year younger than me.
Yeah.
It's different, but when Kim Seong joined Toastmaster, I was just got married.
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah, different from Annie when he joined. I was just born.
So Ani,
Oh my God.
are you taking
You are
part in the
talking
video speech contest?
I'm in the middle of thinking about it.
You are in the middle of thinking about it.
Oh, so great after the meeting. Yeah, and what do you plan, Kim Jong and the team for after COVID, post-COVID?
After
On your
post-COVID,
side, yeah.
First thing first, when Thailand opened up, we go to Bangkok.
Oh,
Yeah.
That is my planning.
Oh.
Because all my shirt and pants cannot wear anymore. So I have to go to
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's
to
so
buy a
great.
new pair.
Dr. Nuch, when I met the young Peng and like Kim Song and a few of us here, it felt like Toastmaster is totally different from any other organization. One point is like a big family. I remember when we started the district, we all probably our meeting after 12, we talk up to 3 to 4 o'clock in the morning. Yeah,
we sleep very early.
Yeah,
as early as 2, 3 a.m. Then next morning 5 a.m. we wake up again.
Yeah, totally different, really. Yeah, I hope that we can make a great difference in the future. Yeah.
Yeah, the first time I met Paisan was, I think was 2005 when I was division governor, introduced by Gay Bumping, I think. Before I see you, I already heard a lot about you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Good things. Good things.
Remember the day off at our Changi Airport, the staff canteen?
Oh, yeah. Yes.
That was long ago.
Yeah, I think this is the great thing. If the more Toastmasters we have, it can make the community much better. In fact.
Hey, Paisan, how is Arun?
Arun now recovering.
Oh.
Yep. Yeah, he got a very strict stroke.
Oh.
Yeah, but he is a very I think very brave and then active. He never gave up.
Yeah.
When he talked to me for the first time, he said, "Oh, is it at the end? It's just the beginning."
Okay.
Yeah.
Send our love to him.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Just now I put him on. Yeah, actually listening to all of us here.
You need to tell him we are coming back for Kalmu.
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah. Sometimes when we have friends like this, in time of trouble, he or she still gets strong. I think this is one of the things. That's why I always say that, spiritually, people feel, strong until the last minute. Yeah, that is the happiest moment. DTM Tawisak, before one day before he died, we still had the table topic section.
Oh.
Yeah. When he was in the hospital, we opened a special section called table topics. And he could laugh until the last minute. When I went to have the contest in Macau, Kim Jong, you still remember?
At the top.
Yeah, at the top. When I got the prize, and then I showed him. He laughed as if nothing happened. He laughed and then talked a lot. And so one more day, he passed happily.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then this is the first experience in my life. At the funeral ceremony, people applauded, laughed, and enjoyed. Because his son, a doctor in Chicago, when he came back, he said his dad would like me to say something as a motivational speech, not to be like people feeling sad. So after the monks saying the prayers, and then I said something, people applauded. The first time in Thailand, people applauded during the cremation ceremony. Yeah, otherwise, in Thailand, they are very solemn. We cannot laugh at the funeral ceremony sometimes. So the last moment, I gave about 25-minute speech before the cremation. Yeah. What I felt happy is that people all stood up and giving applause and remember the death. And then a few Europeans and Americans approached me, say they couldn't understand what I said, but they knew that that is a motivational speech. That's all. Then it would be applied to the day. So that's why I'm so happy when seeing all of you at this moment. Yeah.
In fact,
I think we can go on. Yeah.
Yeah, in fact, I still can remember there was a time I think he came to Singapore for the conference and convention, and he approached me and said that, Yang Ping, I think I can see you at the top. That time I wasn't even a district secretary. I think it was just I think I could have finished my division governor, and then he told me that it was very inspiring, and then I was really can still remember what he told me.
So great. So
Okay.
that's one. Yeah.
I'll catch up with it.
Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, wish you all the best.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Stay safe.
Bye.
Stay awesome.
Bye.
Okay, good night.
Good night.
Thank you, Pai San. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Bye. Thank
Bye.
you. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye.